What's going on, everyone, and welcome to something a little different. So I've been playing a bunch of Ultimate Team, and I kind of wanted to start making videos about it, but I wasn't sure what I really wanted to make. I've been using some players, and I make you kind of unique squads around them because they're not the most meta players, so I don't know exactly what this is going to be, but I want to go over the two Lille boys that EA has made for objectives. One, I think he is already out of objectives. The other one just got put in objectives with Phenoms. And those are going to be Timothy Weah and Jonathan David. Now, these two, one, I was hoping to try and get them in a team, but it's kind of difficult with Lille. So the fact that EA decided to release two very good cards back-to-back for objectives makes it fantastic. For Timothy Weah, we've got 92 pace, 82 shot, 81 passing, 86 dribbling, 56 defending, 75 physical. He's got the right stats where I like him. I usually like my strikers to be able to pass to one another. So he already had 85 short passing. I put Deadeye on there. That boosts that 85 up to 99. Good vision, good finishing, shot power. He's fast. 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, which I don't mind too much. I have him on the left side so that he can use his right foot because he's right-footed, and it never really bothered me. He'll miss an occasional shot with his left, but I don't particularly mind 3-star weak foot too much. He has outside of the foot shot trait, and then we'll switch over to Jonathan David. Still fast, 87 acceleration and 91 sprint speed with 89 pace. 87 shot, fantastic finishing. I put engine on him because I felt like his finishing was good. You can boost it if you want, but I like my strikers to be able to pass to each other, so I put an engine on him, get the agility up, the balance up a little bit, dribbling, make him feel really good on the ball. He's also very fast. They kind of play the same style. I mean, they're both fast. They're not really short. One's 5'11", one's 6'1", I believe. David has 3-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, so I threw him over on the right. And then the big thing I wanted to do was find out how I was getting these two in the squad together. So the first thing, what I decided to do was I wanted to throw in a United States player, a new Phenom here as well, Giovanni Reyna. I might make a video on him later. I was interested in how this card is. Everyone kind of said it was going to suck. I bought it for 14K. I don't think it was too bad. And then I went and got my Canadian. Anytime I want to put in a Canadian for a nationality link, I put in Davies every time. He's fantastic in this game. So this is where my team started. I did have a couple of other players I kind of wanted to try and use. So I dove into the Serie A. So we technically got 3 leagues out of it. I did use a manager just to make sure we had everything on proper chemistry, but we got 3 leagues in there. So I used the Road to the World Cup, Wijnaldum. I used the Path to Glory Brozovic, who I managed to pick up before Croatia won. So that card's going to look really good. And then last but not least, I picked up World Cup Stories, Rabiot. So that was going to be my midfield, and then I just needed to work on a little bit of chemistry. So for center back, I went ahead and got Road to the Knockout Stage Sule, who I've been liking a lot. He's a pretty good defender. Nothing crazy, but he does what he needs to, and he's very reliable. And then I put in Nuer, who I have yet to use in this game. Fantastic. He does make, I don't want to say double saves, but like he cushions the ball and spikes it into the ground and then gets it back, but no one really gets there, so it's fine. And then we had to get our Serie A boys on full chem. So what I did was I used a Rule Breaker Bonucci, who's another card that I bought because I was interested seeing how he played. And then you can see with the chemistry being kind of a mess, there was only one person we could really put in here, chemistry-wise, not Quadrado. It was Dumfries. He kind of just fit everything together. My original goal was to get Serginho Dest in here because I, especially with the upgrade, love Dest's card. We had the USA links, but it wasn't possible without having some bad players in there. So we got Dumfries in. I usually just sub in Maldini right away, but this is the team and how we put it together. And now we're going to jump into just clips. I was going to play 5 games, try to get enough clips to talk over. They scored a lot. So I had an absolute blast playing with these two. They really fit the way I like to play the game. I'm usually just really into fast counterattacks, fast attacks once I get the ball, go down the field and be able to pass in between my two strikers, get them both down the field and score. And they both play kind of exactly the same. They're both pacey, they both like to get through, they both have good passing, and they make the same runs on different sides if I'm using my cam, or I can just pass it back and forth between the two. And it opens up a lot very easily, very quickly, and that just really suits the playstyle that I like for this game. So I had an absolute blast with these guys. The counterattacks are insane. You 1-2 pass between the two of them, one gets behind the defense, and you just send it. And their finishing was really, really good. There weren't a lot of missed chances, maybe one or two if I used a weak foot for Weah, but they were super accurate. They were very good playing with each other. They just seemed to gel really well together, which was fun because they play for the same team. So it's a real-life chemistry that came through on the game that was a really fun way to see. Now, you can't get either one of these cards because unless you did the objectives, both the objectives are done. I'm recording this way later than I should have. But if you got them, and you should always go for the objective cards because the objectives are pretty easy doing squad battles, give these a try. I like Weah a little bit more. He feels a little bit more agile, I guess, faster. He was able to get completely over the top through balls and take them down. But both of them are a ton of fun to play. And whether you use them for a super sub or if you're going to put them in the same team, they are a blast to use. I don't think you'll regret it. That you'll score a ton of goals. Hope everyone enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did. Comment down below letting me know any suggestions for the series, players you want, ways you want to see it laid out. I don't really have anything templated out for this, so it's kind of up to what it is. Feel free to subscribe if you're new here. There will be more of this and other FIFA content out. And until next time, I'll see everyone later.